just gear up real quick and we'll head on there and do some Barrows runs. Maybe, just maybe, we will get lucky and obtain ourselves a piece of Barrows gear. I'm only missing a Aram's robe top and a Guthin's helmet. On this here Iron Man. Let me just fix that setting so that our potions go into the store. There we go. Just got myself some climbing boots gilded. Pretty cool to see. I also got manacles, wizard boots, and holy sandals, which I converted. Yeah. Well, let's see here. What do we want to rock? How many blood runes? Oh, maybe I'll do the warped scepter for a change, so we can really save on blood runes. Let's see how many charges. Looks good. I like to bring my elite void so I can just do quicker switches. I guess we'll rock the Gothic's imbued cloak. Usually I do the Samarak, 'cause I have both of those. Yes, I do. And maybe we rock the DDS instead of the Arc and Bleed. Yeah. And the most important part is the hilt, so we don't lose our prayer points from the Barrows Brothers special effect. Looking pretty sweet. Let's grab ourselves a B-ring. And our precious whip, as well as our melee void helmet. Yes. And how about a fire cape? And we have mainly just a three-way switch with our main weapon and our spec weapon. ourselves some of these here attack and strength potions. Yeah. Gotta teleport to the house. Things are looking good, yeah. We could bring an emergency angler fish or two. And what else? Oh, actually, here's the most important thing. A spade. Yeah. And we can put a blood rune. Just we'll bring all of our blood runes to stack there. I like to just use melee on ARMs because to save on arrows, and it's pretty good. Well, we don't need that actually. We could just bring an emergency Palador shield to recharge our prayer in case something happens. And I think we're all set. I think we are. Looks good. Let's head to the house. And the house is coming along. It's looking kind of starting to look snazzy. Got it quick set for Barrows. I come here all the time. Piety and Protect Mage. I'm on a house party world. I like this world because you'll see a lot of people. I like doing Barrows with lots of people around, you know. Guess no one's home in that there crypt. No big deal, we'll just go ahead and spec Carol's out here. Big 36. 2220, wow. That worked pretty good. That did work pretty good. And cool thing about the warped scepter is I don't think we're gonna need to flick Mystic Vigor, because I don't think it'll give us a max hit. So we can just chill. We can just chill. But soon enough I'll have myself a trident from the Kraken boss. That guy has a Sanguinesti staff. Super cool. It's got like a gargoyle on top of it. Or a bat. the damage received by Barak by half, I believe. But of course, he can still hit you through prayer. That's why I bring some emergency food, pretty much. Also, if I take some damage down in the catacombs, yeah, but from the skeletons and the bloodworms and the rats, the crypt rats. Oops. Turns out I was supposed to go in here. Guess we can spec out Arams with our remaining spec energy. So let's go find him. Let's go find him. We're tanking the mobs down here pretty well. Our elite void has some pretty good defense bonuses. The dragon boots and the bee ring helps too, along with the fire cape. Guess we could turn off. Well, here he is. Let's see if we can put any good hits on him. Got him a little bit below half health. The whip will finish him off real nice. Now we just killed 2 skeletons and a bloodworm. I'll just leave piety on, so we're just chilling, you know. Well, there you have it. That's exactly the mobs we wanted to kill. So, let's see if we get anything. Lots of blood runes. That's one of the biggest reasons I come here. I have the hard Mauritania diary done, so it gives me bonus runes. Guess I might as well pot up again. Looks like he's home this time. 39. That seemed to work out pretty good. Wow. Usually I've been using the Arcan Blade, but the DDS seems to be working out for me pretty well. I'm kinda under the impression the wouldn't mind it. Because personally, I like using the arc and blade more. Or the dragon dagger more. Because it's so nostalgic. Just a nice, mindless little mini game. Barrows is. Yeah. I guess Verax set is as decent use. It can be used at Calphite Queen and to farm the Chaos Elemental. But I think the best set effect here is probably the Herox. There's just so many places you can utilize that crazy amount of DPS you can get from it. Well, let's just go kill the Herok. Gotta be careful with him, probably the most. 'Cause like, if you run out of prayer right when he's real low health, he could insta-kill you. I'm not sure what his max hit is. But it's real high, let me tell you what. I'm real excited, 'cause I'm gonna eat pizza tonight. I'm gonna have Papa John's for a change. Their sauce is really good. This weapon has a really cool animation. Wow, I could spec some more, couldn't I? Let's just go use some more spec energy. And here's the last one. And let's see if we get anything. 119 blood runes. That's quite good, I would have to say. I do believe the drop rate for a piece of Barrows gear is 1 in 14. Sometimes you can even get more than one piece of Barrows gear in one chest. I think it might have happened a couple times to me. But I'm pretty sure some people have gotten really lucky and gotten over 2, 3, possibly 4. I think from what I heard, the most that you could possibly get would be 7 pieces of Barrows gear in one chest. But the odds are very, 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 very slim. It may have never happened in the history of this game yet. My dream weapon for Barrows on this iron account is a harmonized nightmare staff. Not necessarily because it's the best weapon for Barrows, but more so because I think it looks awesome. I like to refer to it as the lamp post, as it kind of looks like a post with like a lantern. But I might not ever be able to get one, 'cause I'm just not that good at bossing. And I hear the nightmare can be quite the struggle, not only to learn, but to farm for extended periods of time. But you never know. I might just try and go for it. I mean, honestly, I never thought I would get a fire cape, let alone 2. But I got 2, and you never know. I might one day get an infernal cape, but I highly, highly doubt it, as that's one of the hardest pieces of content in the game. The good old Inferno. a slug now. There it is. Cool. Easy money. Nothing really this time. Sometimes we don't even need to pot up, 'cause we'll retain our boost pretty good. But this time I should pot up. I like the prayer flick. Just in case we're running low on prayer at the end. The abyssal whip is just so good. And it looks so cool. The abyssal whip. Yeah, I sure like it. Well, I'll say using a powered staff is a bit more chill here at Barrows than using like an elemental spell, 'cause with those you pretty much wanna use like your magic boosting prayer, 'cause it'll give you a max hit. That's really hard to pass up, but that takes more focus to flick, as you can see. But this doesn't do anything really with powered staffs, from what I understand. It'd be cool if salve amulets worked here, but unfortunately, for some reason, these guys aren't considered undead, even though they look like ghosts. But you never know. One day Jack X might change that, 'cause they seem to consistently be making more quality of life updates to Barrows over the years. Like, for example, although it's not necessarily that amazing of a quality of life update, but the most recent update they did was they made it so that your mini map isn't blacked out like it used to be. And now ways you can use strange old lockpicks to just bypass all these doors to get into the treasure room faster. But I don't have those on my iron. There's a slug. That's what we like to see. And another skeleton, so we're pretty lucky. Sometimes you gotta keep going back and forth a lot till you get what you want. Holy schmoly. Well, I just got a double chest on camera. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I never got a double chest on my iron before. That's crazy. Even though we didn't get the 2 items we're missing, still. Wow, now we're at 10 Verax helms. That's so cool. The Verax helm is actually my favorite looking Barrows item. I think it looks freaking sweet. Just too bad it doesn't find more uses. Wow. And I have 1,404 Barrows KC. Wow. Even when I finish filling out the log here and get these 2 items, I'm still gonna come back and keep doing Barrows because I like it so much. And like, you never know, maybe I'll go for a high score Iron Man KC. You just never know. I believe the Barrows KC for Iron Man high score right now is like about 8,000 chests. But the thing about it is, you can cheese it pretty easily if you want, and just book it straight to the Barrows chest at the end, and not even bother killing any of the brothers. Just put on your graceful and just run right to the end. You won't get any loot that way, but I take it you can surely get lots of Barrows KC real quick. It doesn't seem as fun than doing the Barrows the way it's supposed to be done. But it sure sounds like it would be the way to go if I was ever to try to get a high score and maintain it. Because it's highly likely that the number 1 Barrows KC player would see that I overtook him or her and would probably try to go after me and take back the lead. I'm drinking some soda tonight and it's real good. I mixed about 1/8 cola with 8/10 of cream soda. It seems like the perfect amount, because when I tried just half and half, it seemed like a little too much cream soda. And like the cream soda tends to give you like a kind of this like bitter aftertaste or something. Not like right after you drink it, but like a while after you've had it. You just get this kind of nasty taste in your mouth. Oh, well, actually, let's just keep our mage gear on and go kill Carols before we deal with the mobs. And like, I like to do that because sometimes I'll forget how many I killed. Well, and I guess I didn't need to use mage, but I think it's quicker anyway. I was gonna try to save my staff charges. Oops, looks like we gotta go this way. I'll put my piety on. One slug down. Now we just kill this skeleton. And then one more, and we'll be at the perfect percent potential to maximize the runes we get. Because it's kind of weird how it works. If you get over 86, you'll start receiving Carol's bolt racks, which are pretty good on an iron, but like, I'm going for the runes, and you would get less runes if you start rolling the Carol's bolt rack table. So like, if you're coming here on a main to do it for a money maker, I would say definitely go for 86%. You can kill other creatures down there to up the potential percent, but I just find it easiest just to do one slug and 2 skeletons. easiest that way instead of trying to guess, because like all the stuff down there has different percentages it gives you. That While Gothic Sleep's quest, I haven't finished it. I'm still on the part where you gotta fight the mage guy, and I gotta say, the fight seems pretty creative, because you gotta, I think he throws like a bomb or something at some points, and you gotta like pick it up and alk it so it doesn't blow up. So I think that's pretty cool and creative. But I didn't bother finishing the quest or even fighting the guy yet, because I kind of changed my mind and said, I don't know if I care to get the Demon Bane weapons anymore. But honestly, I almost decided to go for the Scobo, which stands for Scorching Bow, because I'm about to start farming Cerberus, and I hear that that's a nice chill Demon Bane weapon to use, and I like chill. But before I go for a Scobo, I just want to see if I can get away with doing this weird method I seen that involves standing under the boss, popping out and hitting it with a Daherox Great Axe or an Abimall. But I hear it's really, really slow kills. But hey, you never know. I could get lucky and get the drop I need really quick. And I might find that the method that I just mentioned maybe won't be too bad. Maybe it'll be really chill and I can just grind the heck out of it or something. Maybe the DPS will be better than I thought. But the method sounds really cool. It sounds really enticing to try because it eliminates all of the boss's mechanics to make the boss really chill to fight. So I'll try that out first, but it's highly likely I'll probably want to go for the Scobo. Yeah. 86. this and he was here. I'm pretty sure this one guy got famous just for standing in one spot for like a year straight. Like that's all he did. He didn't play the game at all. He just stood in one spot. And like over time it drew a bunch of attention. And he got kind of famous for it. He was standing at the Verdant Valley on Fossil Island, wearing like PK gear with that amulet that makes you permanently scald. So he just looked really out of place. He just looked really out of place. But I think that's absolutely hilarious. For some reason, I think it's just because the time investment, just the waste of time, I mean, like, and membership, you know. But at the end of the day, I think it was worth it because it probably made a lot of people smile, you know, like this guy type of thing. And honestly, it attracts a lot of people, the thought of doing something in this game that makes an impact or leaves some kind of historic story behind. I can't believe I got a double chest while filming. And what's crazy is it's both the same part of the same set, Verax set. So like, what's interesting about that is if you were able to hit the perfect chest and get 7 items, it would have to be, I believe, one of each brother's gear, and then plus another piece of a random brother, because the way it rolls the items, I think like you get an extra roll for killing all the brothers or something. So I got one of these because I killed Verac, and then the other one probably because I killed all the brothers and it gave me that extra roll. I've never, until starting this Iron Man account, I've never actually played the game normally, like I'm doing now. For some reason, I've always just had this inclination to just play the game in a really weird way. At first, my first account, I created an old school RuneScape revolved around I was only allowed to collect, to wear, or use yellow items. The name of the account was called Yellow Only. And so like I would have to use like a gilded weapon, for example, to train. Okay, let's see what we get. Well, honestly, I got 2 items in an hour, or less than an hour. The game sure does seem to want to give me a lot of these Varrock helms, which I'm honestly not mad about, because I think it looks, you know, like I said, it's my favorite looking thing. I've been elking all the Barrows items that I get. The surplus Barrows items. I was thinking of just collecting them in my bank and not elking them, but a lot of times, like I'm really low on cash and need some cash. It's just kinda sucks that like a lot of stuff that I elk on an iron is actually worth a lot more on the GE, but it's just kind of the way it goes. It's just kind of the way it goes. Personally, I'm not a fan of the shadow and the whatever that set's called, I can't remember. I used to use that a lot, that set, on my main just because it's the best. But it looks okay, but I'm definitely not gonna go for it on my iron because I just don't think it looks cool enough to warrant me grinding it. I like this void so much better. It looks way cooler in my opinion. But ideally I'd like to replace this with an harmonized nightmare staff, but again, I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. It just seems like it's not doable. But honestly, I keep thinking about that thing, like, contemplating trying Nightmare just to see if it's like something I can tolerate. I hear like a lot of people wasting like 2 mil in death coffer costs. It's like 60K per death, I believe, to get your stuff back. And like the guy that I seen, he was a main and he had endgame gear, and he spent 2 mil on death costs and he hasn't even gotten 1 KC. So like, how the heck am I supposed to do it? I guess you never know, maybe that guy is like a stoner or something, and like the weed is just clouding his capabilities. I don't know. But like for me, I'm naturally stoned all the time because of the drugs that I have to take. Like I blank out a lot. Just like my thoughts are really slowed down. My mind is slowed down. But it's all for the best because it's kind of like keeping me alive type of thing. If I wasn't on the meds, you know, it's kind of like a life-threatening condition I have. I think it's a condition a lot of people have. And it's best to take meds. I think a lot of people that die from the condition likely don't take their meds, you know, like they're supposed to. The meds really help me a lot. That's a skeleton attacking me. This is good. I guess I should go get some more emergency food. We need a bloodworm slug. There's one. It's got like spikes on it, on its head, and its tail. The blood runes are stacking up. We started at like 1,300. That's one thing is let's get out of here real quick. That's one thing is using like the fire wave with the twin flame staff, you know, takes blood runes, whereas like the warp scepter just takes chaos runes. So really it's more efficient to use like powered staffs, because I'm pretty sure the tridents are also real cheap. Use like the chaos runes. This is the house party world, lots of people. training prayer in people's hosted houses that have like the altars and stuff, and I came here a lot to use the Barrows teleport because I didn't have a high construction level on my main. Works great. Oh well, let's just go and guess we'll just go here and grab ourselves some anglerfish out of our huge stack. Like I can't believe I have such a big stack of anglerfish. I don't even remember fishing them. Like that's a lot, and I'm pretty sure it's like you get 100 per hour or something. Ouch. I think I had like 9K a few months ago, so I've been really using a lot for like demonic gorillas especially. Mad Angel I used a lot. I've been using them a lot for Slayer because I'm trying to train melee more when I'm doing Slayer, because like I'm already really high ranged and we want to try to space out the levels, the XP. Well, what do you say we try out the Arcan Blade? Let's try it out. Let's see if it's better at a glance. Teleport the house. This is probably the better style, but let's just do that. Train attack. This does burn damage if you hit. So we're doing like 3 burn damage every couple of ticks. So it's kind of like poison in a way, but like way more potent. And because I think poison, it ticks over a longer period of time. Yeah. The burn damage is like a lot of DPS. But like the Arcan Blade puts out some pretty good DPS just on its own. You know, with the non-burn damage, just the ballistic damage, I guess you would call it. The base damage. Like I swear one time I hit like a 60 with my Arcan Blade on something. You know, I can barely hit a 50 whip with my Slayer helm on. In my max gear. And like a 50 whip is pretty impressive, I think. I seen, this was a long time ago, I seen a player at Pest Control hit a 50 whip. And I was like, holy crap, I didn't know that was possible. So this whole time ever since then, I've always, that memory's always come to mind. So like that was one of my biggest goals, is to hit a 50 whip. I can do it with a Slayer helm, but like in pest control, you know, he wasn't on task, so I wanna, like, hopefully one day I'll get the strength levels and the gear required to be able to hit a 50. And like, I don't think it's doable, but for me anyway, but like it'd be cool to be able to hit a 50 whip unpotted, so I don't have to use pots in pest control, cause like it wipes your boosts every game. So like using a divine potion in pest control is kind of ridiculous. But I guess what I could do is use the Dragon Battle Axe spec. Yeah, I see a lot of people doing that. But of course, that makes it so you can't have fun with other spec weapons that actually are meant to like deal damage type of thing. The Dragon Battle Axe just boosts your strength levels like crazy at the cost of lowering like your attack and other stuff. And those portals, man, they have real high defense, so like I really don't want to lower my defense, man. Or my attack, rather. Man, I love Barrows. Oh, I'll have to end the video soon though. I wouldn't mind doing it for another hour, but I gotta order pizza here soon. I gotta order a pizza here at 6:30. And then I gotta eat the pizza, you know. I was thinking about streaming, but like marathon streaming I think would be kind of cool, but like dang, man, kind of thing. Well, I don't even know which one of these guys. Oh, let's use the Arcan Blade. So I guess, you know, like, leave down in the comments what you think. What do you think's better, the Dragon Dagger Poison Plus Plus or the Arcan Blade? Which one do you think is best for Barrows here? Probably honestly just comes down to the DPS, right? But I will say the Arcan Blade only takes 30. Well, actually no, the DDS only takes 25, so you could probably use that more often when you come into the mob areas here. Well, I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. Wow. I am thoroughly, like, just blown away, and like if I wasn't filming right now, I'd probably yell like, what the... We got another Verax helm, so we're at 11. And then we got the Aerox plate legs and another double chest. Like, what the crap? That is nuts. And like I said before, I'm not even mad that, you know, we didn't get the rope top or the Cuthin's helm, because I'm planning on be doing this for a long time, so I know we'll get that eventually. But like seeing a double chest, I feel like is probably gonna be on par with getting, you know, like the Aram's rope top eventually. Cause double chest, man, that's kind of nuts. We got 2 of them in one video, like an hour and an hour. That's crazy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to order that pizza. And I'm gonna try to... I think I'm gonna try to come back after I eat that pizza and probably play more Barrows. So I'll see you later. Hope you